guys, so today I'm going to be doing a different video, something that I haven't done before, and it's going to be a bake with me vlog based off of a celebrity's recipe. And I decided to start off with one of the probably most popular recipes on the internet, which is Chrissy Teigen's banana bread recipe. I've had a ton of bananas in my freezer for a long time and I'm trying to get rid of all of the stuff in my freezer, so I thought banana bread was the perfect thing to make right now. And I've been putting it off because I'm so scared of making banana bread, because for some reason the last like 3 or 4 times I've made banana bread, it always goes wrong. Like I make like layer cakes and fun muffins and cookies and stuff like that, but for some reason banana bread is my kryptonite, along with pie. So I decided to face my fear and try out Chrissy's recipe and keep on watching to see the baking process, how easy it is, and then a taste test at the end. I'm gonna have a few links in the description, one being for this recipe and then a couple other banana recipes that I have on my blog in case you're trying to get rid of some old bananas in the back of your freezer and want to bake along with me. So for this recipe, I need 2 cups of mashed very ripe bananas, and if I have overripe bananas, which I always do because I'm very particular about my bananas and don't like them when they're too ripe, so I just throw them in the freezer whole. And then when I want to make a banana bread, I put them in the freezer, or I take them out from the freezer, I put them on a baking sheet in the fridge overnight to let them defrost, and then a few minutes like before I want to make the recipe and prep all the ingredients, I just put them on the counter so they come more to room temperature. Then to get them mashed, I'm going to show you what I do for them, and it's pretty disgusting honestly, but it's kind of funny at the same time. What I do and what you're going to need are some kitchen shears, and then for this all I do is cut the tip off and then squeeze the banana into the bowl. And you want a separate bowl for this because I mash them and then I weigh them or measure them out from this bowl, so don't have your eggs and other wet ingredients in this. This is disgusting actually, sorry. These bananas do look like penises. It's fine. I just mash them with a fork until they're completely mashed and liquidy. I need to get some clear bowls. Sorry that you can't see what I'm doing. If anybody has some good glass bowls that they use for baking, let me know in the comments because I need to get rid of these bowls anyway. They're getting really old. For this, I need 2 cups of mashed bananas, which is from about 6 bananas. So we'll see how much it actually winds up being. So I just have my cup measure. There's 1 cup, 2 cups. I'm just gonna get the rest. I'm gonna get a spatula and get the rest out of this bowl. I'll just crack my eggs into this bowl and then get the rest out. So I need 4 eggs for this. And my most proud trick I learned during quarantine was how to crack an egg with 1 hand. So we'll see if I can do it this time. Okay, did it. There's definitely a shell. My new skill. Okay, so I'm gonna plop these eggs all in at once and get the rest of my banana remnants out of this bowl. Time for my favorite part, the egg ASMR. I literally love doing this with eggs since I was a kid. I don't know if I have issues, but it's very satisfying. Then the last of the wet ingredients is the oil. I'm gonna add this 2/3 cup of canola oil, but mine's vegetable oil, but it's the same thing. They're very interchangeable, so any neutral oil will work. And then get this quick mix. Next, I need to add all of the dry ingredients, but I'm gonna add all the dry ingredients to a bowl and mix them together before adding them into here. So let me get a bowl. Okay, so into my dry ingredients bowl, I have 2 cups of all-purpose flour, 2 cups of white granulated sugar, and then this is instant vanilla pudding mix. You could just get the 3.5 ounce box and use that whole thing, but I accidentally bought a 5 ounce box, so I just measured out with a scale 3.5 ounces of it. So I'm gonna add this. There's no like vanilla extract in this recipe, so I'm guessing the pudding adds both flavor and texture. And the last of the dry ingredients are kosher salt and baking soda. So I need a teaspoon of baking soda, and I have a half teaspoon measure here. So I'm just gonna do 2 of these. And then 1.5 teaspoons of kosher salt. So I just have my little salt cellar here, and I'll just do 3 of these. And then before I combine everything together, I like to make sure I've added every single ingredient. So I just double check the ingredients list. Bananas, eggs, oil, flour, sugar, vanilla pudding, baking soda, kosher salt, yes. And then this recipe also has coconut and dark chocolate, but I don't like either of those things. I like a very basic plain banana bread, so I'm just leaving it at that. So since our dry ingredients are all combined, I'm just gonna give it a little whisk before adding it to the wet ingredients. Next, I'm gonna add the ingredients. It says just to add them all at once, but I'm gonna do it in a few parts just because it's a lot of dry and wet and I don't want it to like explode on me. She actually hand mixes this one, but I'm not gonna do that because my KitchenAid was broken for like 6 months, and my dad fixed it, and this is my first time using it again, so I'm just excited.
Okay, I always spank my dough. Who's your daddy?
Then to satisfy Chrissy's hand mixing, I'm gonna add the last portion of this flour dry ingredients mixture by hand, just so it doesn't get overworked. So I'm just gonna give the rest of this a mix, make sure it's all combined. Here's what she's looking like. So to grease the pan, I'm just gonna Pam it. The recipe says to do canola oil and flour, but I hate flouring pans that have oil. I just think it makes the outside of the cake look so clumpy. And then add my batter in. Now that that's all in, do the essential taste test. Tastes good. Then I'm gonna put this in the oven on 325 for 60 to 80 minutes, which is a big discrepancy, but we'll see how it goes. Okay, so here is my lovely banana bread. I am gonna let it cool in the pan for a little bit before unmolding it. I would say it cooked for about 70 minutes, so right in the middle of that 50 or 60 to 80 minute cook time. So it's been quite a while. I'm like so sweaty, but I washed my hands, ready to cut this baby out. You could use a butter knife or an offset spatula. All set. It seems like it's gonna come out. Let's just see.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
Nope. Okay. I'm scared to mess up the middle part, but fuck it. I'm gonna go in with this. I think it's the middle being stuck over the sides. Fingers crossed. Nope. Come on, bitch. Oh my god, if it comes out ripped, I'm gonna be so sad. Okay. False alarm. We're good. It looks great. Okay, so we're gonna cut the cake now that it's a little bit cool, but not totally cold, because warm banana bread is nice. So I'm gonna cut a little piece. I need to get a good one because I'm gonna take a picture of this after too. Just give her a little cut. I just hope it's cooked all the way through because I mess up banana bread a lot. It's like my kryptonite for some reason, and like it doesn't get cooked all the way through and it's gross. So we'll see about this one. Ooh, it looks pretty good, I'll say. Chrissy suggests salted butter, which I coincidentally have some softened. I don't know if I would like it with salted butter. I've never really been a huge butter person, but I also have Nutella because that's my preferred banana bread topping. Don't judge the size of my Nutella. They ran out of the medium sized one that I like. Why is this impossible to open? Okay. I'm scared. Oh, I should have gotten a fork. Okay, a butter going in. It actually tastes kind of good with butter. Nutella though. Okay, now let's try both Nutella and butter. This is my baking experiment that nobody asked for. Oh, this one looks kind of weird. Overall, I'm giving Chrissy Teigen's banana bread recipe a 10 out of 10 because it's the first banana bread recipe that I haven't completely fucked up. And I like that it's a bunt because you just get so much bread out of it and it just kind of wipes out your entire freezer's worth of bananas in one fell swoop. Fell swoop? Fail swoop? I think it's fell swoop. I don't know. If you guys have 6 or more bananas in your freezer that you're dying to use, try out this recipe because I really liked it. But if you want to try some different banana recipes, I have a banana chocolate chip sheet cake recipe on my blog and a recipe for banana muffins, which is great if you want banana bread but without the long bake time, because banana muffins are basically just like mini little banana breads and the cupcake tin cooks in lightning speed. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Olivia Frescura and subscribe if you're not already, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!